Okay, today I'm going to show you how I made this rock wall using ceiling tiles. Okay, for this project I'm going to use ceiling tiles. This is a fiberboard. This one is made by Armstrong, but any brand will do. But to make your rock walls, take a piece, whatever length you need, break it, tear a section off of. Then by taking your piece, set it on top, it will simulate the layers of rock. Get a rough edge, something you don't like. Let's go ahead and pull that off. You can trim it. Even do it in curves. You break pieces out along the centers. Position that to where you like it. If you want a little bit higher, let's take another section, break it off. And take a look at it. You decide if you want to set it up right, or if you think it looks better, flip it upside down. Get that together, get a rock face that you like. Go ahead and glue it down to your track. I'm going to go ahead and glue it down to just a little sample board to show you what we're doing. Back in a moment. Okay, once you have your tiles glued together, and on this one I used silicone. Once that glue is dry, I will take a little bit of gray paint. And I thinned this out with water just to make a kind of a soupy mix. The reason I add the water to it is because it will soak in a little better. And it will get all your tiles the same shade. Kind of helps cover up the tan color of the original ceiling tile. You let that soak in. Gives you a nice even base color. Add some highlights to it. Take a little bit of a darker gray. And you don't have to do just gray. Some rocks, depending on what scenery you're modeling, you can find rocks that are kind of a red or orange color. So just paint it up as what your scenery is looking like. I'll add, on this sample, I'm going to add just a little bit of a dark gray to it. Just to give it a little different color to it. Blend in a little bit. That's how I do the rocks. You can take your top, put a little ground cover on it, poke some holes in here. You can set some trees, however you need to finish the top. But that's how we do a little rock wall. Ceiling tile, you can go to a home store, Lowe's, Home Depot. You can buy individual squares and just start breaking them up, build up a wall, and you can set it up around your railroad. Okay, in this wall here, I've already got it painted up. The top, I used a section of foam, carved it to fit on top. A little ground foam, some trees, dirt. That gave me a little washed out area. Got a couple bears sitting on the hill. Got my engine running through the center. And I did a slightly smaller wall to the inside of the curb. So that way if you had a big hill, you know, it's gonna be higher on one side where they cut it out and created the opening for the tracks.